But it's like that even depends too, because if you're doing something
guilty by association sometimes.
That too, but I'm saying if you're doing something temporarily to take care of a certain situation and you know it ain't gonna be long term, if you get locked up, I can't blame that man. He doing something to help his situation until he get back on his feet.
Like
I know bad niggas like that.
Sell drugs?
I know bad niggas like that.
So you sell
my
drugs?
thing is what's wrong with selling drugs? Because America.
I'm not saying it's not wrong, but it's illegal. You can look at it.
Wait, hold on.
Okay. If it's on the corner selling drugs,
wait. What make it illegal?
It's in the law.
Not even that.
Wait. So pharmaceutical companies, like I was talking about her, is that legal?
Yes.
Yeah.
They sell drugs?
Legally.
It's some medication, bro.
No, it ain't. Because my thing is this, right? And mad people spoke about this, right? When you get out the hospital or whatever like that, they prescribe you a drug. Automatically, 9 times, I'm gonna say 6 times out of 10, you're gonna get hooked on that Percocet. A lot of people that's hooked on Percocet, they've been through the hospital that been giving them Percocet. So now when you go there, you get treatment, you keep getting back Percocet, you keep getting back Percocet. Next thing you know, you selling Percocets and you taking them shits.
But you gotta understand.
So my thing is, and then you gotta think about it. A lot of these opioids got the same thing as crack cocaine. So what's the difference? Because it's legal because of the government.
But my question is, how you just said you take it and then you sell it. Why you have to sell it for?
To get money.
You didn't have to.
You didn't have to sell it to get money.
You could
it's job.
stop using it. You could have stopped using it.
But
or you gonna work.
But what if I know mad situations where jobs ain't lining up and you gotta do what you gotta do until that opportunity happens. I can't blame that man if he needs to.
You trying to join this podcast? This free. We don't need no application for this.
But a lot of people don't got that type of head.
They need
I can't blame somebody who's lost.
It's not even can't blame. It's unfortunate, but even with the whole drug, you gotta understand. Their job is to sell the drugs, but if you're selling to me, how can I trust you? To an extent, you can put fentanyl and those other chemicals that break it down and put it together with all this extra stuff to make it stronger and make it come back, but it's really damaging me. I understand that these drugs aren't necessarily for us, but you can make it so much more worse. You got people dying from these in jails because they're getting it illegally.
Okay, same thing with the pharmaceutical.
Who would die faster? Someone that's using it illegally or someone that's using it legally?
My nigga, you depends. You could die off one perk right now, depending on how your body take it. If you get it from the prescription, it's the same thing.
But I'll get it. But the thing is,
I know niggas that last way longer off cocaine and Percocets, and that's a fact.
They just casually.
Okay then. So what you talking about?
But regardless, it's still illegal.
It's illegal. Why? Because the government said it's illegal. Do you think it's illegal?
No, it's illegal because the community was fucked up.
You gotta understand, it's a consequence for me selling it. It's
a consequence because that's what the government made it a consequence. Everything that the government don't like is a consequence.
Bro, you want to get robbed so some crackhead go get fucking drugs? Do you want to do that because?
That doesn't help.
It for some drugs, like it fucks up your community, like.
Nigga, you getting robbed the same way how a crackhead can rob you. You getting robbed from the pharmaceutical company. It's the same thing. It's just on a legal standpoint. You can ask anybody.
But who sells the crackheads the most? Pharmaceutical or the drug dealers?
Nigga, where you think we get it from?
A lot of people steal that.
Exactly. I can get it for you for $10. They're gonna charge me $100. I ain't trying
to implement nobody. I heard my man the other day say, "Yo, I gotta go to the doctor to get something." He got what he got and he sold it to the thing. Where you think these niggas be getting it from?
But this is what you're not understanding. The crackheads won't necessarily get it because the pharmaceutical gonna charge $100. It's not made for them. It's made for people that can afford it. But I can get 10 for you for the same price. And I'm gonna.
Some of these pharmaceutical companies are in business with the drug dealers too.
Where do you think these drugs come from, though?
It's not permanent.
They do have like a. I'm talking about that. I'm talking
about. Who y'all think guard the opioid leaves? Where you think these cocaine with all these drugs? Where you think it comes? It's not.
I'm not talking about where it comes. I'm talking about the access to it.
Okay, so my thing is this: if you want to take it like that, you gotta go to the root of it, my nigga. The root of it is it's not made by us. It's coming from.
No, it's not. I understand that.
Okay, so I don't want to get too technical, sorry, but if the government is selling it and they selling it to the mafia, we're selling it down to that's how you get kingpins. That's how you get drug lords. If they doing it like that, how you think we getting these drugs? It ain't coming from us.
I understand that, but I'm saying
So
I'm getting it for you for cheaper. So I can get it for you for cheaper. I can't afford to go to the doctor to get it because I don't have insurance.
There's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, like I don't have insurance, so I can't get it for that.
So
I'm gonna get it for you for cheaper.
that's exactly what I'm saying. So that's exactly why I'm saying what made. No, I'm not saying none of this okay. But what I'm saying is you can't say it's illegal when we getting it from the person that's making it illegal.
But that's law.
So it makes them right. What makes it law?
It's not,
because they made it law.
Yes.
It makes it law.
Shit,
Like
y'all got your mind backwards. Woo!
So let me ask you something.
Go sell it then.
Why you won't go outside and kill somebody? Because it's against the law, right?
Okay. One thing.
No, don't answer. I hate when you do this. I hate when you do this. Just answer the question. Why won't you just go out and shoot somebody? Because it's against the law, right?
Okay. According to the person that made the law, yes.
Oh my God.
But the same way how you can sign up in the army to go kill somebody else legally, why is it illegal to kill somebody if you ain't in that situation?
Because you're not hired. They're not required to do that.
So what makes them required to take somebody's life?
That's what they signed up for.
Bro, they be taking kids' lives. What are you talking? Yo, what?
It's not about right or wrong at the end of the day. It's fucked up, but that's what their job is.
That's exactly. I'm gonna bring it back to what I said again.
if your job is not to kill someone.
What is illegal about it? Why? Because somebody made it that way. Of course, we gotta obey by their rules. But I'm saying, if you think about it, if you want to be technical about it, if you want to go deep into
You'll
it,
be technically in jail, nigga.
Yo, for all y'all who listening, y'all understand.
He's not
exactly
saying that.
what I'm
We
saying.
understand what you're saying, but you're still going to jail, right?
I know that.
That's what he's trying to say. We understand everything you're
That's it.
saying. You're still going to jail.
That point won't matter. You'll be in jail.
We gonna run this back because I clearly said I understand all that, but then I said what make it illegal? That's my biggest question because they make it illegal.
Yes, we can't change that. Anywhere in this whole world, killing somebody is wrong. If you told me this, I'm gonna instinctively feel bad that you killed somebody.
For the viewers out there, y'all gonna understand. For the people that go straight to the source,
I understand what you're saying, Rel, about the whole making it so illegal to sell drugs and got feed their family. But when you looking at your family members fucked up something on drugs, that shit just make you be like, but that, like, it's two sides. It's two sides of it, you know.
Nigga,
I got feed my kids, and sometimes like, damn, my fucking
I saw people fucked up off. I saw people fucked up, strung on legal drugs.
Cause they abused it.
It's still a drug.
But you talk about it's
no matter if you abuse it or not, it's still a drug coming from legal standpoint and the illegal standpoint. It's still a drug.
Somebody lived on cocaine than someone that lived on perk. Who do you think abused it more? The one on perks or the one that was on cocaine?
What you talking about?
She's talking about abusing it. It's different if I like, all right, I know I'm in pain right now. I'm gonna take this perk, boom. Versus another nigga taking it every time he go out to party. Who do you think gonna die faster?
I don't know. But still,
no, I'm telling you, point of abuse.
You want.
We're not talking about abuse. That wasn't the main focal point. The main focal point is we was talking about selling drugs. We wasn't talking about abuse.
Because that's the effects of.
Alright, we about to wrap it up. You can abuse legal drugs. You can abuse illegal drugs. You still can abuse it. We talking about the focal point, the legal standpoint. That's all we talking about.
The thing is that he understands why certain people sell drugs. Right. Like, you don't condone it, I'm assuming.
It depends on the situation. I'm a very understanding person. If you gotta do what you gotta do to feed your family for a particular time, I understand that. Maybe stuff not lining up for you, so you gotta do what you gotta do. But for motherfuckers who just doing it for the hell of it and just out here just doing it, I don't condone that. But for motherfuckers who gotta do what they gotta do until they get their situation right, okay, I'm okay with that. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but just don't make that a lifelong career, because eventually it will catch up. Either death or jail or stuff that will catch up. So you get in, get out.
Yeah, that's the only part about all this.
Like, just be smart about it.
You do this, you do that, do that. You're gonna go to jail for this amount of time. You're gonna go to jail for that amount of time. You're gonna go to jail for this. You gotta get you that. Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm saying. It's illegal because we live here and we gotta abide by our rules. I'm going to somebody's house, they're gonna be taking my shoes off. I gotta take my shoes off. No matter how bad my feet stink, I gotta take my shoes off.
Vigilante, man. You ain't bob on the fucking rules.
Okay, man.
Alright.
Okay, Bruce Wayne.
I'm waiting for it to go find somebody right now.
Okay, Bruce Wayne.
Listen, if I had to rob somebody,
okay,
I would.
Bruce. If you had to, you would?
Yeah. So if I had to do anything, I would. I ain't scared of none of that shit.
if you had to.
You don't have to be scared.
You don't have to.
Are you scared of the consequences?
Yeah, but you don't have to do anything unless it got something to do with your kids.
Huh?
That should be the only reason you should
It
do
depends on how.
anything.
It depends on how I feel.
So if you just wake up one day, you just feel like you want to rob somebody, and you rob. So you're gonna be mad that you went to jail for that?
So I'm.
You're gonna be mad, but you're gonna be mad that you went to jail for that.
When I come back in my right mind.
All you had to lose, you would just go do it.
It depends on how I feel. Sometimes like
we gonna wrap this up.
It depends on how I feel, bro.
Wrap this one up.
Just chat. This nigga just chat.
Yeah, so.
I'm chatting.
You chat. I'm sorry.
Bro.
Try to give y'all cheating partner a second chance.
What?
Y'all wouldn't. I already know guys won't.
No.
Yeah, I would.
It depends on the bond that I had with that young lady. First of all.
Hey, look, this how you got to word it for a dude. No, this how you got to word it for a dude. When you take your partner back, if she cheated, it is something that nigga did. When you put that partner in, that shit changed.
That shit do change everything. You have to fix something first. Cause you be thinking about, yo, did you suck it?
What if she like this on that nigga shit?
No, you be like this, yo.
So right.
Then she be like, yo, did you keep rolling? Did you get in the Gawk 3000? Did you get in the Gawk? Bitch, you dirty. Get the fuck out of my house.
Nah, I'm back up like, yo, you look that nigga Gooch. You look this Gooch. Get the fuck out of my house. Bitch, you hit the Gooch.
That shit gonna be like, bro, yo, Jay, you crying? Yo, bro, I just found out this bitch sucked somebody else dick in our crib, bro.
And now you're, wow, you took it. Whoa. You about to grab this away.
I'm just playing.
Nah, but.
Nah, she fucked up.
Now, all jokes aside, though,
I
think it depends on the type of relationship y'all have.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it, basically. I really think that's all it is. Depends on what type of relationship y'all have.
Yeah, that, and also like the damage that may have come from it. Like some people trust is like very low, and it's like I don't know.
After you hear about it, like, yo, it was a mistake.
Some people say it, but I don't think so. Because in that moment, you know what you wanted to do.
I'm like,
yeah.
that scene, because it's halfway premeditated in a way. Like, it's premeditated.
And I'm tired of them drunk asses. I was drunk, so I cheated. Nah, my friends still know what you was doing, bitch.
Yeah, you put yourself in that environment for those things to all play a part and create that energy for you to want to go do something with someone else.
Yeah.
Because it start with desire. I think sex is a desirable thing. Like if me and you are just cool and then all of a sudden I'm drunk, that means those thoughts been in my mind. Like, I've been waiting to clap that shit. I'm about to try.
Fit that.
It's like, yeah, you know, you looking kind of good lately. You like, stop. You kind of good.
Then you start touching her leg. You like, what you doing?
She's like, stop.
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah, because y'all already been down that road before. So y'all already know how to flow.
Oh, cheat.
So y'all like, oh yeah, y'all already.
Black men don't cheat. Black men don't cheat.
Shout out to the Black Men Don't Cheat community.
Yeah, man. Wait. What's the abbreviations for that? Because you know how you got the everybody got a community and shit. BMDC. Yeah, BMDC. BMDC community, man.
Right, Charlemagne and Lil Duval.
Would you?
Would I go back to somebody?
Yeah, would they accept it?
I would need to know a couple of things. What the fuck did I do to need that, to warrant that bullshit? Like,
that's a fit.
That, and who it was, because more than likely you probably already mentioned the person before in some way, somehow. She's somebody you already know. Yeah. It's not going to. It probably won't be somebody new. Yeah. It will probably more than likely somebody already.
And that too, when you talking to someone and y'all.
So if that's the case, then I'll probably be like, you knew you was going with that. You fucked up.
Like when you date someone and then you know the whole cheating thing comes about and y'all want to have a discussion, you do gotta tell them like, listen, I felt this way. I feel like, you know, maybe it could be anything.
Yeah. I
don't think you cook enough, or I feel unappreciated, or
I think that
the sex wasn't all that, and you're not willing to learn.
Yeah.
My body and my likes and what I like to do, things like that. You gotta say it, but don't make it seem like that's the
justify it.
This is the reason why I did it. But at the same time, this at the same time, it's like it's not necessarily a you thing. It's more so a me thing because I knew better. Yeah. All I had to do was just.
I think that if you was to at the situation, you set me down, you said something to me, maybe I would consider like keeping you at 50 feet, but still maybe like reeling you in. But if I had to go and find this shit out, you slipped up because you probably don't slip up. Just like, yo, you did some foul shit, my nigga. Like, you disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Just like,
and to add on to this, one question I do have, this is off top. This should be a good one. Mm-hmm. And I need everybody's honest answer for this one.
Alright, start with Jeff.
No, I'm asking them, whoever want to answer can answer. What is your most toxic trait?
Me? Did we do that? I don't know if I was here for that.
What is your most toxic trait?
I think that was on Facebook. I love too hard.
Yeah, that word toxic is.
I love.
It depends on how you use the word toxic, though. Do you mean toxic or do you mean it for the
definition? I wouldn't say toxic for me. I would probably say a certain
something that you do when you're dealing with someone that isn't
beneficial.
Isn't conducive for the relationship.
All right, cool. Mine is when I care. When I don't care, I don't care.
Okay.
So I get lazy.
That kind of be like so like you prideful, kind of standoffish.
There's no medium.
Yeah. Like I feel like I don't know. Just in my brain, if I feel like you are not 100% in the relationship or whatever it is, a conversation, whatever. Like once I sense that, I don't even care no more.
No. When I say toxic, I mean something that just how you are, not necessarily reacting off of them per se, but something in you that that's in your character, but it's negative.
It don't got nothing to do with them.
Yeah, like
okay. I'm an emotional person that don't show emotions. So when I don't show emotions, I tend not to give a fuck. Period. About nothing.
Wait. You say you have emotions, but you don't show it.
Yeah, I'm an emotional person in the inside that don't show emotions. But then when I don't show it, I tend not to give a fuck.
Well, you mean
because
you intend to look like you don't give a fuck, but deep down you.
I'm trying to see how I put it the best way. Alright, you can tell if I care or not. You know, even if I don't show it to you, you can tell.
Why do you care if you don't show it?
Because you can tell. Sometimes you could. I don't have to talk to you all the time. I mean, I don't have to talk to you like heavily or whatever. But like my actions.
In other words, you make it hard for yourself to get read. You make it hard to.
Yeah, in that standpoint, yeah. But it's like
I'm kind of like that too.
It's like when I don't care about something and that's a flaw with me, I just don't care at all. Like
like in your mind you know you care, but then they're like, oh, but you act like you don't care. You're like, but in your mind like, yo, I do care. I do this, I do that.
You making shit to prove.
Yeah, like but you so wrapped up in your own head, you feel like you've been showing you care, but from them looking like you don't give a fuck. That's like your face be like they'll tell you something, you like.
Yeah. That's a perfect example, my nigga. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my flaw. It's like
mine's
like when I don't care, I don't care.
My trait is I'm emotional. We talked about it before. I'm emotionally numb, like that. Like emotionally numb. Like it's just like, and I want to break out of that, but it's just like it's just so hard. It's just like our relationship could be in shambles, and I'm just looking like this. Like if the house is on fire, I'm just sitting there watching TV. Flames just going around, but shit, looking like the young thug.
So you that person like when somebody be like yelling and all extra and just be giving that one word that like monotone.
Yeah, like only person that ever pushed that emotional energy out was my son's mother. But other than that, I'm just okay. Yeah, deuces.
Yeah.
Complacent.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Lazy bitch.
Just like being in one.
It's like you just settled and you don't like he's in
that.
He'll get to the point in a relationship where he just found where it's at right here. He may not want to improve.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
but you know that's the type of person I am. Like once I with my ex, like some of the shit was like I can't even sit here like I look at it now 2020 hindsight. She did some bullshit. I did bullshit. A lot of the shit that she did it because she didn't think I think my ex put me in high regards. So she expected more than what she got. And I had to learn that the hard way, not being well.
Dick on a pedestal.
Oh,
like she expected when we got together, she expected this to be it for both of us. Like this is supposed to be it.
Yeah, I can see.
But it didn't work out like that because I tend to get complacent. Like I felt like, well, bro, we paying the bills is paid, cars is paid for, there's groceries in the house. I don't really care about taking you out.
it's one of those situations where it's like, you know how they always say, you know how they always say, do what you did to get her, to keep her, something like that.
Keep
the same thing you did to get her.
The same thing you got to do to keep her. Yeah.
He's like, I took you on the dates. I took you here. I cashed out on you.
Yeah.
You mine now. You mine now.
But like, I still handle. I felt like, bro, as long as the house is good, then I don't really care about.
So
he felt like once he did. He said at this point, I did the bare minimum. We together.
So you never like took
heed
into like the I don't want to be in the house today. Like you never like.
They'll tell you, I'll sit in the house for a whole day. And don't.
This nigga sit in the house for 2 months.
Don't communicate with nobody. And I don't be mad at nobody. That's just I'm just antisocial like that. Yeah, I'm just antisocial like that.
Well,
but that's like
I had to realize well, this is something that she been dealing with since we was together. So this is going on 4 years. So like you get to a point eventually when you be like, damn, I've been with this nigga for 4 years. This nigga still ain't doing shit. So like. What you want me to do now?
I'm talking about family.
So like, that's why I couldn't even when the hurt settled down, and I talked to him and I talked to my father. Then I had to realize like, I mean, all that shit wasn't her fault because it's a lot of shit that I could have did different.
Yeah, once you
that would have changed the whole stratosphere of that whole situation. Yeah. But you certain situations you just live and you learn. Like,
yeah.
For me, I already know. I tend to get overwhelmed too much, like too fast. Like if I like somebody, I kind of show it too much too fast, and I'm conscious of that. I'm conscious of that. So like moving forward with people that I deal with now, I know to slow down because I already knew from before. I tend to like get over it's like I don't know how to say it, but like, I get over myself too much. Like I do a little too much
because I've been in a situation where it's like, all right, y'all two, like, hey, we like each other. All right, let's talk. Y'all talking now. He's doing this, so your like meter is going up.
Yeah.
Yours is right here, and you
fast.
think his is going too, but to him, from his point of view, you're doing enough just to get him like this. So y'all not even on the same level, but in your mind, you think because you like him so much, you think it's already at that mutual point, and sometimes it's not always like that.
Yeah, basically, like, and I was kind of that like. A little let's do it before. Like and plus when I got a little older, I started to be self-aware of myself like way more. So I know that is a flaw of mine, especially like early on in the situation. I know that. So like now,
and sometimes too, slow down that can work because sometimes all it takes is understanding too.
And it's a 50-50. Some guys don't.
Yeah, some guys
don't communicate. So they think like this bitch. Doing too much, you know what I'm saying? So people fall back instead of be like,
that's what both y'all toxic. Because with that,
because
that can trigger both y'all toxic traits. Like he can, like I'm emotionally, I'm emotionally numb, and then at the same time, your emotions is very high. So it's like both our toxic traits is just sitting here battling each other. Like I don't care. Good, though, like, you care too much, so it's like, all right, we gotta let this go.
It's good when a female or a male can actually communicate that and actually talk instead of somebody just being like, "Oh, you don't like me the same? I'm W." Like
that'll have a nigga ghost you
for real.
Yeah. It's true, and that's why I'm like, I know now moving forward, it can't like be too much for a guy. Like, yo, she.
Yeah, cause you'll be thinking shit sweet.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you text that nigga good morning the next day. That shit do say, well, I got iPhone, so it be like, don't ain't when you say delivered or nothing. That should be a whole green message. Like,
I think it's good for relationships when you date somebody like committed relationship. Y'all should sit down once a week and just.
That's cool. That's
once a week. If you committed to that person, if you just fucking it, then who cares? But if you want to be with that person, y'all should sit down at least once a week. Even if it's at home or y'all go on dinner.
Or at least communicate right then and there.
Yeah, it should always be a respect level. You should be able to talk about the person you're dealing with on any level. Like I said, I said in the podcast last season. You should be able to talk to you on any level, so that way, like, I'm fucking you. I can't talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should be able to talk to you about multiple different things freely. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially if we're starting to build something, I don't think you should be scared to talk to somebody. Exactly. Get man or get girl.
Like that, you don't deep throat enough. I'm sorry.
Oh God. that's the one too.
Like, hey, babe, y'all. I was hitting that shit from the back last night. I smelled a little ass.
that back shot, it'd be different.